There's been a drop in the hash rate. So what does that mean for the price of Bitcoin?
I know. Yeah, I know. It sounds like a really scary metric. All it really tells us is that, miners are shutting down their computers and they're mining less Bitcoin. But what this actually means, it doesn't mean that we're going to see Bitcoin into the market, because the fundamentals of Bitcoin doesn't quite work the same as, shutting down a copper mine. Therefore, you get less copper production. The rate at which Bitcoin is produced is fixed by the algorithm. So therefore, just shutting down miners just means it becomes easier to mine Bitcoin. It doesn't mean that we will see less Bitcoin coming to market. Really, what we're seeing, this drop in price, is really got to do a lot more just with the risk-off mood generally in markets. Now, the risk mood has improved a little bit over the last hour or so, but not in cryptocurrencies.
But Eddie, it was my understanding that China, apologies, I always lose my voice when talking about cryptocurrency, that China was never that into cryptocurrency, so they always tried to stem the flow.
Well,
the fact that it's now moving the price, is it because they're aggressively trying to kind of stem speculation?
Yeah, look, the Chinese government has never been big on cryptocurrencies. The Chinese government has never been big lovers of cryptocurrency. The Chinese people, however, have adopted it, at a pace probably that outstripped everybody else. We have seen, the Chinese consumer and the Chinese investor going after cryptocurrencies. And a lot of the mining capacity has been located near these big hydro facilities in China. So what we are seeing, is that as the government cracks down on it, that definitely has a knock-on implication for price.
Eddie, to what extent are you paying attention to the technicals? Does the death cross really mean anything?
The technicals, for me, is the most important thing in cryptocurrencies, because it's really hard to price cryptocurrencies on the basis of fundamentals, on the basis of inflation expectations, on the basis of almost anything else. But because cryptocurrencies is almost a pure investment play. Therefore, technicals which try and measure investor sentiment, in some sort of pure form removed from the fundamentals, I think it's really interesting to look at. I don't know that the death cross is going to matter that much. What I will say is that this drawdown in crypto has been a lot smaller than we've seen in the past. We're only down about 50% from the all-time highs. Previous drawdowns, we've gone as much as 80%. So, as crazy as it may seem, even with this drawdown, it seems as though crypto seems to be maturing and seems to become a little bit more just stable and worthy of mainstream adoption.